So let's start, Kelly. The whole class was excited to come to DC for the inauguration. They're still excited, but you don't have a place to literally watch right now. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a disappointment go across the group when we found out that it was moved indoors. It was honestly a panic because we were set to leave for DC the next morning at 3:30 in the morning when we found out. So we obviously still wanted to come on the trip. We went through a whole array of trial and error to try and find someone. We tried looking at the colleges to see if anyone was having a watch party. We tried looking at restaurants and our hotel to see if anyone could accommodate us, and it just isn't as exciting. But we did find a restaurant we're going to go and sit at. They're going to give us their back room, which is wonderful to just sort of hang out in, and we're going to order some lunch and enjoy the inauguration as best we can.
What are the spirits of the kids?
Honestly, today was an amazing day. They had the initial bummed out reaction of not being able to witness the inauguration firsthand. I mean, we packed for it. We were ready for the cold. They have snowsuits with them and everything, but today was a really special day for us, actually. We got to go to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which Arlington was actually closed today. And we were supposed to lay a wreath this morning, but we were moved to the afternoon because we found out that President Trump was laying his wreath this morning. And they allowed us to come in this afternoon, even though they were still closed, along with a couple other schools. And we had the experience of laying the wreath privately as our school. So it was amazing to be able to have that experience. And they keep the presidential wreaths up there when you do it. So they were laying it right next to the presidential wreaths, which was fun.
Um, Going back to, I guess, lesson learned, this is an important class. It's
Yeah.
AP government, and they're learning that sometimes things happen and you have to reposition yourself. What are you hoping they get out of this? You're in the
Honestly,
shot,
I'm
Justin.
happy they are seeing um I'm happy they're seeing all the moving parts more than everything, because they witnessed when we were walking through the National Mall, all of a sudden they're taking down these barriers and they're moving them to other locations. And as we've been going around the city, they've been seeing different police barricades as the motorcades are coming through and everything. So they're seeing all the moving parts. They're seeing everything that goes into a big event like this. And we teach about the government in general, but we also talk about the bureaucracy, and we talk about the Secret Service and everything that goes into protecting our presidents. And you don't get to see that firsthand when you live in Michigan.
Right.
So even though we aren't going to be there on the National Mall to witness it, they're getting the full experience of being here in DC. And it's honestly still been an amazing time. And I'm happy for our next couple days because we do have some great things still planned on our schedule.
I was just going to say, after the inauguration, what are you doing after that?
We have, let's see, what have we not done yet? We've already done the Smithsonian. We've done the majority of the memorials and monuments. We still have, we're gonna drive out to the Udvar, oh, geez, I'm blanking. The Air and Space Museum, they're a part of Smithsonian still, but they are not in the National Mall. They are separated off in Virginia, where they have the plane that dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They have space shuttle, and so whole history lesson we get to have there. The last thing we get to do, though, is we're going to Capitol Hill on Tuesday before we fly out. So we're doing a tour of the grounds, and we're going to go into the Capitol building when they reopen to the public on Tuesday, and just try to enjoy the last little bits of being here in DC.
Well, we appreciate your time. I know you're trying to
Thank you
balance
so
all of this
much.
and all these kids. So thank you so much.